folks, Katrina with the Ayurvedic Health Center in Bellingham here, and I thought I would share with you one of the practices I do for my nose, for my respiratory system, for my nasal passages. It is called Nasya, Nasya. It is, some people do it as a part of their overall neti practice, but not always. So just something for you to be aware of. You might hear people talking about them together, neti and Nasya, and neti's covered in a different video. So Nasya oil generally comes in like a 1 ounce dropper bottle situation like this. It's an herbalized oil. I would recommend that you be attentive to what you're buying and what you're getting. I would not just buy something off a shelf. I would ask for some input from a knowledgeable, skilled Ayurvedic practitioner, because they're not all the same, and we people are not all the same, and some oils are appropriate for some people and definitely not appropriate for others. So don't just go buy something and use it. This one that I use is from Banyan Botanicals. It's a pretty good all-purpose one, so most people would be okay using it. I recommend it and sell it a lot to my clients, and there are other Nasya oils that I use as well. This isn't the only one I use. So you, in doing Nasya, you're putting herbalized oil in your nose, which seems very strange to us in the West. The purpose for it, in part, it lubricates and protects the tissues of the nasal passages. But Nasya is also a way to intentionally affect the nervous system via the brain. We know that the olfactory bulb is right there, and so anything that we smell or breathe in feeds back into the brain, the nervous system itself. So we can intentionally use Nasya oils for those kinds of effects. Examples would be tending to a headache, or trying to reduce some allergic responses to airborne particles, calming and relaxing the mind, soothing anxiety, those kinds of things. Also, you can use Nasya oil to stimulate the brain if you're feeling kind of foggy and lethargic. But again, for all of those benefits, you would want to consult with someone knowledgeable. For the purposes of this video, we're just going to talk about Nasya as a way to lubricate and coat and protect the tissues of the nasal passages. So the recommendations for Nasya are to use 3 to 5 drops per nostril. Okay, so that's not very much. And you can see that this dropper has a lot of Nasya oil in it, and so how would you count 3 to 5 drops, especially if you're not looking at the tip of the dropper. So what I recommend is that people drop, I hope you can see this, you drop almost all of the oil out of the dropper until you only have oil left in the tip. Can you see that? And that is generally 3 to 5 drops. And these are pretty standard sized dropper bottles and droppers, so that works well. What you would then do is tilt your head way back. If you're new to doing this, you might want to lie on a couch or a bed and have your head hanging off the edge of the mattress or the couch. Get your head tilted way back, and then you're going to drop those 3 to 5 drops in one nostril, and then sharply inhale so that you get the oil distributed up into the nasal passages. And then you would repeat on the second side. So again, squeeze most of the oil out of the dropper, just saving what's in the very tip. And then again, head tilted way back, drop those drops in the second nostril, and then sharply inhale to get the Nasya oil distributed around. I recommend this for people in allergy season as a way to help clear allergen, pollen stuff out of their nose, and to minimize the impact, the negative impact of springtime allergies on your respiratory system. I think that's it about Nasya. Okay, thanks.